Hello, Leo. Welcome to your reading of August 20 through 26. My name is Dawn. You're listening to Dawn Williams Tarot. Thank you for being here. If you're new to my channel, please like and subscribe as it helps my channel grow, and I appreciate you so much for being here. I have decided that I'm going to pull an oracle card from the Archangel Oracle deck that was created by Diane Cooper. And that card is going to set the energy for your reading for the week, okay? So let's see what we've got. I've already shuffled. And you've got Archangel Raguel, and he says, be fair in all situations and resolve your conflicts. Let me show you that. So here is the card. I wanted you to be able to see, but I don't know if you're going to be able to read that or not, because I don't know if it's transposed or not, because this is the first time I've really done this. So anyway, beautiful angel. All right, so now let's pull your cards. Okay, you have the Page of Cups. Ooh, the Hierophant. Five of Swords. Just make sure these are getting on the screen, and they are good. Oh, the Magician. These are magic. Oh, in the Chariot. Okay, so you have three cards, the Hierophant, the Magician, and the Chariot. Those are all major arcana cards. And I will always say this probably, I just want people to understand how the tarot deck is divided into the major arcana, which is called the trump cards. How funny is that? And then you've got the minor arcana, which are called the pip cards. And you happen to have three of the five. So we are going to start off with this Page of Cups. Now, the Page of Cups is kind of our dreamer. He's kind of our daydreamer. He likes to daydream. He likes to think. He likes to do all this stuff. But as you can see, because he's a daydreamer, he's just like floating up into the clouds, right? And if you can see really closely here, right there's a little pig, like when pigs fly. So he really needs to ground. He needs to ground his ideas is basically what this guy needs. This gentleman has an open and honest, joyful heart. The cups in tarot have to do with our feelings. So it has to do with it's our emotions, how we feel about things, and whether or not we listen to our inner voice and all of that dialogue that we say to ourselves. This person is very sensitive. He's a very naive type of a romantic person. This is more generally a younger person. This person is open to inspiration. And the guidance for this card would be, because it's such a young energy, it could very well be that some of you need to play a little more. Like maybe you are very serious and, you know, we get bogged down into the day-to-day grind, and also all the stuff that we hear about on TV and the news and all the stuff. So maybe this is telling you that it's time for you to, you know, do something that makes your heart feel good. Do something that makes your heart feel young, okay? The other thing about this card is, if this is not a person in your life, meaning that this is not someone that is your child or a brother or a sister or somebody that's younger than you, that you're going to be communicating, working with this week, this could also be a messenger. So in tarot, well, back in the day when there were kings and queens in the court, the pages were always the messengers or the runners for the king. So this card is always a messenger card as well. So it could very well be that if this doesn't have to do with a young person in your life, it could very well be that you're going to get a message this week that is going to make your heart happy, okay? So it's just a heartfelt message that may be coming in, making your day, making your week, making your month, making your year, who knows, okay? How that ties in is with the Hierophant. So the Hierophant is so this guy goes into his own inner guidance. So if you see his expression, he's sitting in the lotus position. He is so happy. Look at that great big smile on his face. He's all blissed out, right? Because he's really connecting with the divine. And his intention is to move up. His intention is to connect with the divine source up here. So it could very well be that you've got some personal spiritual development that you'll be doing this week, having some expansion of consciousness. It could very well be that you're ready to release your old way of thinking. Your old belief systems may be coming into play. This card is the gateway between you and the divine source and making that connection, right? Really owning that connection. This is telling you to go within to find your own answers. Like you can listen to, anybody else outside of you. You can get guidance from anyone. They can give you their, 2 cents. And basically what this card is saying that your next step is just to go within to find your own answers, because you are your own guru. You have your own guidance. You are rooted in your faith, your belief, and your unique essence that can bring you to where you want to be and find those answers for you. Okay, so the Five of Swords, if you look at this guy, he looks like he has just got head pain, right? Headache. But really, this card is about change. Change is coming up. Fives have to do with changes, and the swords have to do with the way that we think, how we express, all the mind, stuff that goes on with the mind. And you can see this magpie over here just, right? So this card is in your obstacles position in your reading. So this card is telling me that you have a deep desire to find some peace. Like maybe you've been just burning the midnight oil, or you've got a lot of stuff that you're juggling. And this card is telling you that you really want to slow down, okay? The thing that you want to be aware of and cautious of this week, which actually ties into this whole Archangel card, you want to be careful that you do not become obsessed with a desire to win at all costs. And as this card says, be fair in all situations and resolve your conflicts. This card, which is in that position that tells you this is what you need to focus on this week, is think about things before you speak. Let's say somebody asks you something or somebody triggers you, right? You have the ability in that moment to make the decision as to how you're going to respond. So you can not respond at all and just let that person blah, 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 whatever. Or you can sit back and you can say, you have a valid point. I do want to, give you a rebuttal. I want to give you my thoughts and my feelings about this whole thing, but I need some time to think about it. So I'll get back to you, right? So all this card is saying is think before you speak so that you're not in a position of having to take your words back, because once they come out, you can't retract them, right? The damage is done. So just be aware of that this week. Your strengths is the Magician. The Magician, this isn't actually a really cool card. This person, it has mastery and expertise and training. This person is a powerful manifester, right? He's very resourceful. He knows how to get what he wants. He knows how to create the things that he wants. But the question to you would be, what is it that you desire to bring into your life? What is it that's important to you this week that you might start taking steps today to bring your dreams down to earth, right? So that's kind of tying in also with this Hierophant, right? This guy is his own guru, and this guy is his own manifester. These are two very, very powerful cards, right? But this guy and this guy both, while they're way up here thinking all this stuff and creating all the stuff, you got to ground that stuff down to bring it into your life so it becomes your reality. He has the tools, but you need to bring it down. What can you do? What action can you take in order to make that real for you? Because whatever action you take, your final outcome is the Chariot. The Chariot is a fast moving energy. This is also a victory card. So if you have been working on something and you've been waiting for an outcome, victory is coming, okay? And it's going to come in fast and furious, and you're going to be able to celebrate. This is also kind of a restless energy. So it could very well be that you've been working on things and you're just kind of getting to that point where, man, I just want something to happen, right? I just need something for confirmation, whatever it could be. And that would be that restless energy. But just know that success is coming, and that whatever that you want, if you don't already have that solidified in your mind, you might want to make a plan this week, okay? Because that way, if you make a plan, it can come in faster because you've got the Magician, you've got the Hierophant, right? You've got all these powerful cards. So tap into that powerful energy this week. This card is also a card to me that talks about, you know, as it's also a major arcana card, this card also talks to me about being guided by destiny and spirituality. So once again, these are all going to be spiritual principles, things that you believe and think. But some things, because of this Five of Swords, you may be looking at your beliefs in a little different way. Maybe some information comes through to you this week that makes you change the way that you think about something. And then you would go back in and make the decisions or come to some kind of a realization as to whether or not you want to fit that new belief or that new thinking into your life. So overall, this looks like a really amazing, this is really positive. This whole reading is very positive. And then the only other thing is you've got Archangel Raguel. So if you find that you're struggling, call on this angel. This angel is here, wants to work with you. And, you know, his caution is just be fair in all situations and try to resolve any conflicts, right? So I hope this has been helpful to you. It has been my pleasure to do this reading for you. Please like and subscribe if you're new to my channel. And I look forward to speaking with you again soon. Until then, enjoy your week. Bye.